So, ladies and gentlemen, eventually I hope this player will get into the NHL Hall of Fame. Probably one of the better francophone players of the 1970s and pretty well all time. When Rick Martin took the ice, Richard Martin, everybody stood up in the auditorium in the Montreal Forum, Maple Leaf Gardens. And, before there was a Ricky Martin, there was a Rick Martin hockey player. Now, Richard Lionel Martin, born July 26, 1951, in the beautiful community of Verdun, Quebec, was a 5'11", 179-pound skater who was best known on playing on the second best line of the 1970s before Châteaubriand and Lafleur, the French Connection line with Gilbert Perreault and René Robert. Now, Martin was drafted 5th overall by the Buffalo Sabres in that very talented 1971 NHL amateur draft after a strong junior career with the Montreal Junior Canadiens, who were in the OHA at the time. His last year with the juniors, he had 122 points, including 71 goals in 60 games. And, he had one of the most impressive rookie seasons in NHL history, despite the fact on a very weak team he was minus 39. That year, he scored 44 goals, 30 assists, and 74 points. Next season, Buffalo vastly improved. His plus-minus went to +3. They made the playoffs. He scored 37 goals in the regular season and 3 in the postseason. But in the mid-1970s, when him and, like I said, Perreault and Robert were rocking, he was the glue. He helped Buffalo to get to the Stanley Cup Finals against the Flyers in 75, defeated Montreal in the semifinals. Those 3 years, 74 to 76, he was averaging over 50 goals a game, including 2 consecutive games of 2 consecutive seasons of 52 goals. Now, 74 was weird. He didn't make the playoffs. He was minus 22. But in 75, his totals were just immense, ladies and gentlemen. Combined regular season and playoff, he had 110 points, 59 goals, 51 assists. Now, 76, he scored another 49 goals, 77, 36, 78, 28, 79, 32, and 1980, 45. But unfortunately, the injury bug caught up with him. We always wonder if that was something that might have hurt what happened. Now, his goals per game is is number 11 in NHL regular season hockey. But I'm talking about the injuries. He hurt himself during a 1977 game when Dave Farish of the Rangers hooked him around the neck, and Martin's feet fell out for him, causing Martin to hit his head in the ice. He was knocked unconscious and went into convulsions. After the play, helmets became a much more common sight on the heads of NHL players, including Sabres teammates. Now, November 8, 1980, Akira was dealt a devastating blow as a game against the Capitals in the odd. He was racing on a breakaway, and Washington forward Ryan Walter managed to trip Martin, and no penalty was called. Now, Capitals goalie Mike Palmateer, he was already away out of the crease, knocked Martin down by kicking his knee, causing severe cartilage damage that but ended Martin's career. Now, he underwent surgery in Toronto on March 10, 81. For some strange reason, I think Bowman was trying to get rid of him. He was traded with Don Luce of the Kings for a pair of draft picks, which allowed Buffalo to get Tommy Barrasso in 83. Now, he played 4 games for the Kings before hanging up his skates. In 89, along with 200 members of French Connections, were inducted to the Buffalo Sabres Hall of Fame, and his number 7 was retired along with Robert's number 14, and as well as number 11, Gilbert Perreault. Now, on October 25th, 2005, he was inducted in the Greater Buffalo Sports Hall of Fame, and in 2010, in commemoration of the Sabres' 40th seasons, the Buffalo News ranked Martin number 4 out of the top 40 Sabres of all time, while he was voted number 5 by fans. Now, after his death in 2011, the Sabres honored his memory by painting the number 7, the number Martin wore for most of his career with Buffalo, behind each goal at HBSC Arena for the remainder of the 2011 seasons. Now, his achievements are just tremendous. First team All-Star, 74-75. Second team All-Star, 76 and 77. 7 straight NHL All-Star Game appearances, 72-78. Third all-time in hat-tricks, 21 amongst left wingers. 11 all-time in career goals per game average in NHL history. He won a gold medal for Team Canada at the Canada Cup in 76. 5 top 10 finishes in goals. 2 top 10 finishes in points. 5 top 10 finishes in even strength goals. 5 top 10 finishes in game-winning goals. Top 10 finishes 5 times in power play goals. 5 top 10 finishes in goals per game average. 2 top 10 finishes in points per game average. Now we had 6 team scoring records, and of course a Buffalo Sabres Hall of Fame. Now, Martin unfortunately died on March 13, 2011 in Clarence, New York from a heart attack while driving. Now, a complication of hypertensive arteriosclerotic cardiovascular disease. Now, he was only 59 years old. Now, later analysis revealed that Martin had stage 2 chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a disease normally associated with enforcers. The damage was believed to stem from the concussion Martin sustained in 77, and it had no effect on his cognitive abilities. Martin is the first non-enforcer that had been diagnosed with disease, which can only be diagnosed posthumously. So I don't blame Dave Farish. I don't blame the NHL thing. It was just basically a very bad break, but a massive concussion. I've suffered quite a few, like a lot of people, and that's what happened. But he was dedicated to the game. I think he's a deserving player for the Hockey Hall of Fame. But the final totals, ladies and gentlemen, impressive. He could have scored 500 goals, 685 games, 384 goals, 701 points, playoffs, 53 points, 24 goals, 63 games, and in the Canada Cup, 325. But the French Connection, one of the most dangerous lines in the history of hockey, comparable to the Russians, comparable to the Gretzky line with Edmonton, with Curry, comparable to Shutt, Lemaire, and Mahovlich, Shutt, Lafleur, Mahovlich, Shutt, Lemaire, and Lafleur, and like window or rolling. Not say 3 players could defeat one team single-handedly, but that's what they did in 1975. We weren't defeated by Crozier and Desjardins and Korab, Buffalo against Montreal. It was Martin, Robert, and Perreault. But the window or rolling, ladies and gentlemen, my God, what a like eagles in flight, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm proud to say I saw them play, and they enriched hockey so much. But Rick Martin will always be have a place in my heart as a journalist, because he was one of the best of the best, and he never backed down from anything. He was tough on the ice, good with the media, good with the kids, good with his teammates, just a tremendous individual. So Richard Martin, one day I'll be proud to say you're in the Hockey Hall of Fame, not only in Buffalo, but in the true pantheon for people like you, the Hockey Hall of Fame. Have a good day. Bye.